Alright, hopefully you can see me. What's up, guys? So today what I'm gonna do right now is just make a simple lunch slash dinner, as it is 3 o'clock right now. So what I'm gonna do is just make some of this ground beef that I just bought, along with some garlic and some onions that I chopped up over there, and I'm gonna be eating it with some vegetables. Really any kind of vegetable will work, but I'm gonna season it with just salt and pepper. I'm not trying to get too much fat, so I'll make sure I drain out all the oil. And later tonight I'm gonna meal prep, and I feel like meal prepping is one of the key things that people always ask me about. So here's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna be using some mixed vegetables. Don't have to cook them or anything, just put them in a storage container and you can just scoop it out and add it with your rice or whatever you're gonna eat it with, and it's really simple. So that, alongside with 4 things of chicken tenderloins, and I typically like eating chicken tenderloins more just because they have less fat content, not by much, but it tastes better also. So I try to avoid any chicken breasts. Not a big fan. I've eaten it all last year, so got really sick of it, even though it's the same thing. Basically, you're gonna just spice it up a little bit and then eat it with rice. So I'm gonna show you how to cook the ground beef first. Let's go. So for this ground beef, you don't really need too much oil because it's 20% fat. So my dirty pan over here, just gonna sprinkle some oil on, add some garlic, and then immediately throw the chuck beef in. And after that, I'm gonna be throwing these chopped onions in. Not chopped yet, but I'm gonna be throwing these in. And haven't really thought about the mushrooms yet. I don't think I'm gonna add them, but that will be a simple meal. And if you didn't know, this is just gonna be a relatively healthy meal. It's not gonna be anything delicious or anything that seems gourmet. Alright, so let's get started on the cooking. Just gonna throw a little bit of oil on, not too much, because the beef has fat already in it, so it's just gonna drain out anyways. So less than a teaspoon of it, and then once the pan gets hot, throw this beef in immediately. And then as it's cooking, I'm gonna chop up the onions and throw that in afterwards. Get this open. Swivel around the oil a little bit, turn on the fire, throw that in. So as we're waiting for that to cook, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the onions, and then I'll get back to it. Alright, so this is starting to cook really well. You want to just break it up so it's cooked evenly. That way you don't eat any raw beef. And I know you can, but I wouldn't want to. I think it tastes kind of gross. So after that browns up, we're going to be throwing the chopped onions in. Also, right now, it's a perfect time to throw in some salt and pepper. So what I'm going to use today is just some kosher salt and some black pepper that hasn't been grinded. So as you can see, it's starting to brown a little bit. And right now, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and boil some water so I can throw my vegetables in. Gotta drown out all the oil now. Now the onions go into the pan. Alright guys, so that's lunch for me, and I know that it doesn't look very appetizing or whatever, but I'm no master chef. I just know what's good and what's not good for me. This tastes really good to me and has the right macros and nutrients that I need, so whatever it takes. I don't need anything to taste superb or anything. Once in a while I go out to eat, but typically for lunch this is what I would do, and real simple. Just microwave some rice afterwards, cook some meat, add some vegetables. Very simple. So stay tuned for that chicken meal prep. And for seasoning the meat, it's really however you prefer it. Use less pepper, use more salt, less salt, or even add some different spices to it. You know, there's a lot of chicken seasoning, beef seasoning, and just random seasonings out there. So add whatever you want as long as it tastes good, and don't drown yourself in sodium though, because you know you don't want to get bloated when you work out. So this is what I'm gonna eat for a pre-workout. Maybe we're working out in a couple hours, so need that energy boost, need to refuel so I can get going at it again. So thank you guys for watching, and again, stay tuned for that chicken meal prep soon. I'm gonna be doing it in the same day, but posting it tomorrow. Peace.